is the originality. See also Pellegrims. The truth is that the propensity of man to imitate what is the before him, one of the strongest parts of his nature.
So you see, you have quotations and a book of quotations, reference material on quotations, wherein you can have specific words and you can find out them alphabetically in the book, in the reference book of quotations, and then you can introduce that quotation in your speech, in your lecture, or any reference material. And yes, you have a number of quotations on a single word. At times you have 10, 20 or even 25 quotations and proverbs, wonderful quotations, interesting quotations on a single word. So that actually helps when you wish to deliver an effective presentation. Then the next part here on the screen, here you see some journals displayed. You have different journals on different topics. For example, you have a nature journal there shown on the screen, and then you have a compact 1000 journal DVD there on the screen. You see various sources. There you have online journals also, ladies accessing that on the screen. And then you have science journals, you have medical journals, you have language journals, and the list is endless. Okay, and then we have this internet, which is a wonderful revolution in the field of knowledge and communication. You can, with just one click, have whatever information you require on the internet. You have very famous websites, very famous search engines like Google and Amazon, and you have wonderful information. You have hundreds and thousands of websites and links which give you perfect, accurate, precise, and the required information in just no time. So I would like to introduce to all of you some important references, that is the websites on different topics. So let us have a look at all these websites on the teletop screen. A list of websites. Yes, here we have a wonderful list on websites. Can you please point out the important ones, Smriti?
Furniture,
Yeah.
that is www.furniture.com.
Wonderful.
For jewelry, that is www.jewelryshow.com. The other one, this is www.encyclopedia.com. And the photography for, that is www.photoindia.com. For legal affairs, that is www.cyberlaw.india.com. Second one is www.lawindia.com. For cricket, that is www.cricket.org. For cricket, www.crickettime.com. For finance, that is www.moneycontrol.com. And for e-greetings, that is www.bluemountain.com. For history, that is www.history.com. For map, that is www.mp.com. For literature, that is www.literature.org. For quiz, that is www.quizsite.com. For partnering, that is www.partnering.com. For kids, that is www.cyberlinks.com. For films, that is www.film.com. For religious, that is www.onlinefarshan.com. For books, that is www.amazon.com. For sports, www.khel.com. For comedy, that is www.comedy.com. For hobbies, that is www.hobbies.net. For education, that is www.examsonline.com. For job, that is www.notary.com. For woman, that is www.woman.com. For search engines, that is www.yahoo.com. www.google.com.
So you see friends, we have a wonderful list of all the websites available, search engines available on the internet. You can of course search them on the net. You can just enter the topic, the spelling of the topic in the dialog box, and you can have a list of all the websites that are available on the internet related to that topic which you are trying to find out. And plus you also have thousands and lakhs of pictures available on the internet. You also have images on the internet, and you also have real dialogues, real lectures, live lectures, videos, clips, etc. on the internet. So these are all a part of reference material available on the internet. Now you see, from a wonderful source of information, a reference book like digest, a reader's digest, you can have such wonderful information. For example, you see, did you ever know that the brain is a 1.5 kilo mushroom of gray and white tissues of gelatinous consistency? No computer exists that can duplicate all its myriad functions. So such interesting information you can get from a reference book. Then the eye is no larger than a ping pong ball and has tens of millions of electrical connections and can handle 1.5 million simultaneous messages. Then you have an interesting information about the ear. The ear is a triumph of miniaturization. Nowhere in our body is so much crammed into so small a space as in the ear. Then the nose. The nose can recognize 4,000 different scents, and a really sensitive nose can go up to 10,000. We get a new outer skin every 27 days. Our heart daily pumps blood through 90,000 kilometers of blood vessels. That is enough pumping to fill a 15,000 liter tank car. Lying quietly in bed, we need about 9 liters of air a minute. Sitting up requires 18, walking 27 liters, and running requires 56 liters of air a minute. Our throat is a vastly complex transportation system with elaborate switching devices designed to sort and move assorted cargo, air, fluids, solids. Our kidney weighs only 140 grams, but it contains more than 1,000,000 filtering units. Nephrons. Under a high-power microscope, one of these looks something like a big-headed worm with a twisted tail called a tubule, which untangled and stretched out would be 105 kilometers. From birth to death, our hands are never still, except for some rest during sleep. During our lifetime, our hands extend and flex finger joints at least 25 million times. So this is how things, information can be collected, and you can find out interesting, unknown, unfamiliar, uncommon information from the reference books. So and then the future of the reference skills, as you see on the teletop, you have a digital diary or electronic devices like these which can help you to find out your information within no time. And of course you can do that at home, at school, at your college, in the playground, in the library, anywhere in any corner of the world. You can find out the relevant material that you want, that you wish to read, that you want to go through. And for that again you need to know a lot about the reference skills, because reference material, if you try to find out, is not so easy. It takes a lot of time. So unless you know how to find out that material, you won't be able to find it out. And if you find it out, fortunately, but you may lose a lot of time. So as time is precious, we need to use the reference skills that help us, enable us to find out the relevant material in the stipulated time. Now once again I would like to request Smriti to show some samples from some books if possible. Yes, again you can see on the teletop screen you have some samples of yes, this is a list of some books available in a library. For example, the books of the English language. Can you read out some important ones from this list?
That is book title, list of preferences books in English, business letter for busy people, author is Dugar Jim, publisher is Jackie-O Publishing House, Mumbai.
So you see friends, you can access the book, find out the book with the help of the title of the book, or even the name of the author of the book, or even the publisher, and at times you can find out the books by just locating the time, the year of publishing the book. And there is a wonderful system to find out, to actually place the books in a library. And if you are aware, nowadays you have wonderful paperless library access. You have computerized cards, you have computerized books, and you can just enter the title or the name of the author or the publisher of the book and find out the list of books available, the number of copies available in the library, and you can just show your card to the librarian and the book will be issued to you in a few seconds. So all that procedure now has been minimized, and this again helps you to save time. Some more reference books please on the teletop. On the teletop screen you see now the names of some more books. Yes, the book titles, then the authors, and then the publishers. Yes, could you read out some few books there again?
For grammar, speech and style, that is book title. Then author is Panettone Press published, and publisher is a Panettone Press.
Yes, then
again is Building a Positive Attitude, the Rosen Paulium and the Infinity Books.
please read out some more names.
English Dialogues, that is Martin H, and the publisher is a Sultan Chand and Sons, New Delhi. Selected Play, one act, that is Singh Satyanin Company, and the publisher is a Macmillan India Limited.
Could you please read some more names?
That is Word Power Made Handy.
Yes.
The author is Varna Shalini, and the publisher is C.S. Chand and Sons, New Delhi. For Better English, that is book title, and author is Worth Jack, and the publisher is Panettone Press.
Any books on essays and speech writing there?
That is speeches by great personalities, that is
Yes.
Bhardwaj Ashnani, and author is Goodwill Publishing Company, New Delhi.
So friends, you see we have a wonderful list of reference books there. One can easily look up for books in the library if you have such a list on the computer, or even you have a hard copy of such a list available with the librarian. You can easily locate the books you wish to read, the books you wish to find out, and then again after finding out the book you can look up straight to the contents page, find out the relevant topic and the page number there given. As you find on the contents page, you have the number of the chapter, then the title of the chapter, and then you have the page number. So that is an easy way to find out the topic. Plus you also have the appendix part at the end of a book, at the end of a dictionary or thesaurus, etc., where you have alphabetical list of words, single words or phrases, which can be easily located along with the page number mentioned there. So friends, these are various ways in which you can find out relevant material which is useful to you for your study, for your research, for your entertainment, etc. So never hesitate to ask for things, never hesitate to search for things, because if you are lazy, then you won't be able to find out information, you won't be able to upgrade yourself in terms of knowledge, because knowledge is power. And as students, as learners of the language, we need to find out new things every other day. So unless your vocabulary is powerful, unless your style, unless your technique, your method, your way of expressing and using the language is effective, you won't be able to impress people, you won't be able to communicate effectively. So basically the purpose of language is communication, and communication becomes effective when we use proper, suitable, effective words in our conversations, in our communications. And that is only possible if you have a vast reading and learning reservoir with you, and that is available with reference books. To access reference books, once again, you need to know how to use the books, how to use the reference sources, what are the various sources of material available, information available around you, and which are the easier ones, because now we hardly go to look for a word in a book, in a dictionary, because everything is available on